Your Roku remote works, but the volume and power buttons don't. You can still navigate menus and open apps, but controlling the TV is the problem. In this video, I will show you simple at-home troubleshooting steps to fix Roku remote volume and power button issues. Let's start with some basic troubleshooting, because many times the issue is very simple. First, take the batteries out of your Roku remote and put them back in, or replace them if needed. After that, check the front of your TV and make sure nothing is blocking the IR sensor, because the remote needs a clear line to control the volume. Next, unplug the Roku device from the power outlet, wait a moment, and then plug it back in. This quick power reset can fix small problems. Now, let's restart the Roku device itself, because this helps fix software or update-related glitches. Using your Roku, go to Settings, then System, then Power, and select System Restart. Once the Roku restarts, check the volume and power buttons again. If that didn't fix it, the next step is repairing the Roku remote. Remove the batteries from the remote, then press and hold the pairing button inside the battery compartment. Keep holding it and wait until you see the pairing message on your TV screen. After the remote connects, test the buttons again. The most important step is setting up the remote for TV control, because the volume and power buttons depend on this. Go to Settings, then Remotes and Devices, select Remote, and choose Set up Remote for TV Control. Follow the on-screen music test and answer the prompts, then select the correct TV brand. When the setup shows success, test the volume and power buttons to see if they are working. If the volume still doesn't respond, try changing how the remote controls the TV. Start with the IR setup option first. If that doesn't work, switch to the HDMI CEC setup. Make sure your Roku device is connected to the TV using an HDMI cable, because HDMI CEC only works through HDMI. When using HDMI CEC, you also need to turn it on in your TV settings. Look for HDMI CEC and enable it. Depending on the TV brand, this setting may be called ARC, Bravia Sync, AnyNet Plus, or T-Link. This setting is required for the Roku remote to control the TV volume through HDMI. If the problem started after a Roku software update, try running the TV control setup again from the settings. You can also unplug the Roku device from power and plug it back in one more time. In many cases, this issue is caused by software and not a faulty remote. If none of these steps fix the issue, you can still control the volume using the Roku mobile app. This works as a temporary solution and lets you adjust the volume until the remote issue is resolved. That's it for this video on fixing Roku remote volume and power button issues. I hope these step-by-step troubleshooting methods helped you get your remote working properly again. If this video helped you out, give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more easy tech fixes like this. If one of these steps worked for you, or if you're still having issues, let me know in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.